I want to bring in another library into our website build, and this is going to be Font Awesome. And this is this is available from Bootstrap, and it's commonly used when you're developing with Bootstrap, and it gives you the ability to have a whole bunch of really cool icons and use of a whole bunch of really cool icons. So we're going to bring that in the same way that we brought Bootstrap into our website, and just add another line there linking to it. So now we have access to Font Awesome, and Font Awesome really truly is awesome. So we want to add in another menu item here. So when we're shrinking down our website, I want to have a clickable link here that we can open our menu and hide our menu as needed. So let's create a hyperlink here, and so this is going to be an href, and this is just going to be the trigger for the menu. So it doesn't actually have to link anywhere, and we're just going to give it an ID. And maybe we'll just call it mini menu. And then here is where we're going to use Font Awesome. So icon, class, and this is where we can specify FA. So we specify the class that we want it to use, so it's FA, and it's FA bars. And I'll just close that I down and refresh it, and we can see that this is giving us that menu bar that we wanted to utilize within our website. So this is perfect, but we do want to hide this as well because we're not going to be making use of it. And one of the downsides here is that it's taking that hyperlink property that we've got within those menus. So this is not really ideal. So let's just use a div here and make this a clickable div. So we're going to make this show up, and let's make this one so we're going to go into our text here, and we're going to make this one larger. So let's we'll make it large up here. So the FA bars, and we'll do font size, and we'll do 2EM for it. So it makes it nice and big there and nice and visible within our page. So whenever we shrink it down, what we want to do is show this. So first up, what we want to do with our mini menu, we want to display none, and then whenever we shrink down our website, we want to display it as block. So we're going to do display none, and that will hide it. And then when we shrink it down, when we want to have access to our menu, we want to do display block. So let's add that in and refresh it, and now whenever we shrink it down so that we've got our menu there, and we can actually get rid of this green color because this was just for demonstration purposes, that wherever we're hitting that breaking point. So as we continue, let's continue to build out this menu and make it more responsive. So let's make this bigger, and in the next lesson we're going to tackle the way that our menu gets presented whenever we shrink it down. So this is now it's gone, but when we get it bigger, we need to be able to present this menu. And ideally what we want to do is present the menu just underneath this head section, underneath the company name and slogan. So this is something that may be a little bit tricky to present. So we're going to see what we can do by working on this and updating and showing that menu whenever we shrink it down. And in place of these icons, so I want to hide all of these, or I want to move all of these around. I want to move the nav bar around, but I just want to show this one part. So it could be a little bit tricky, and we might have to hide this menu entirely and show an entirely separate menu because we've got this one floating within here. So let's work on that within the next lesson.